Hello and welcome to session 2 and 3 of the So You Want to Learn Tarot course. We are now looking at the following 3 major arcana cards: the Empress card 3, the Emperor card 4 and the Hierophant card 5. Firstly, we're going to look at the Empress. Card 3, the Rider-Waite-Smith Empress, is illustrated within a natural countryside setting where she sits comfortably on her throne wearing a loosely fitting dress that is adorned with pomegranates, which are a sign of fertility. The image that is set reflects the expression of fertility, abundance and growth. After all, she is the essence of her domain. She is of the earth, the dawn of a new day, and the lowering sunset at the close of day. She is a feminine empowered and the result of the creative process. Looking at the imagery, we see she holds a sceptre that is topped with the world and wears a crown of 12 stars. This reminds us that not only does she rule her bountiful realm, but that she also has an affinity with the constellations, and she is mother to all. We see the symbol for Venus on the shield that is positioned close to the Empress. Venus, of course, being the goddess of love and fertility. Now, this session asks how the imagery supports the description of the Empress as the earthly mother. We have discussed some clues, but you can also draw on how you feel about this too. Another question asks how the Empress may serve as an advice card. It will help if you consider how her energy can improve a situation. Is her energy needed or is it missing? Next, we move on to the Emperor card, number 4, who is associated with the fire element. This fire energy of the Emperor helps us to bring about necessary order into our lives. It gives the energy that fuels change within and grants the assertiveness to help maintain control. The Emperor's corresponding planet is Mars. This is a powerful and energetic planet, and we can see the energy reflected in the Emperor. The Emperor commands attention and will bring decisive and definite action to a reading. He does not hesitate, and he wears his masculine confidence with a bold pride. See his armour? He means business, and his word is final. Being a number 4, the Emperor relates to stability, foundation, and structure. There is little movement at all with the 4s, but this is a time where foundations are set. Looking at the symbolic references within the imagery, we can see the ram's heads on the arms of the throne. These represent the Emperor's ruling sign of the independent and powerful Aries. The sceptre held by the Emperor is a symbol of power and authority. Whilst his armour says that he is not only king of his domain and he has fought for what he knows to be right, but he will also stand by his belief system and is prepared to defend his beliefs. If we look at the Emperor's posture, he sits firm on his throne, upright, determined and focused. He looks directly to the onlooker, so we can see that he means what he says. It is his way and his way alone. Next, we move on to the Hierophant, the number 5. The Hierophant is of the earth element, so he offers a grounding influence. See how he sits in between the pillars of faith and looks ahead to those who have faith in him and in his guidance. He likes to share his truths and is willing to offer his knowledge to others, which is quite unlike the High Priestess, who keeps her knowledge a secret, or the Hermit, who shares when he is asked but does not volunteer. This insight is especially expressed on the Rider-Waite-Smith Hierophant card, where a scene shows the Hierophant sharing his knowledge with two attentive listeners. In actual physical terms, the Hierophant could be the hospital consultant, the chief constable, or the Prime Minister. There is no higher connection with this person who we need to achieve our best results on any aspect of our life. On a spiritual level, it's what we may see as our physical access to the doorway of our higher spiritual attainment. When the Hierophant turns up, he will no doubt be trying to guide the subject of the reading to some better place of being. He will expect that his guidance, in whichever form it is needed, is in fact taken. If you look to the headdress worn by the Hierophant, it peaks in between the two pillars to most likely represent the place of Axis Mundi, which is the centre of the world and the connection between heaven and earth. This is a reminder that his energy offers influence on those matters of greater importance. The pillars that he sits within are solid and made with certain strength. They are made to withstand any test and not falter. It is a reminder of how reliable this energy is and how he is the energy that holds everything together. We are also going to take a look at session 3 now, and we include this with session 2 because it's a consolidation of the learning so far. So session 3 focuses on an exercise which reviews the first 6 majors that we have discussed so far. There are a total of 4 questions which will allow you to reflect on the learning at this point. So that basically concludes session 2 and 3, and enjoy the session, enjoy the activities, and we'll be back with session 4 soon.